That's the last of the old dog food, and it looks different. The new stuff looks like you really like the new stuff, the new bag. The bag has a different look. I think it's the same. It's Old Roy dog food, which I use for the cats because cat food is too expensive. And anyway, that's the old dog food bag. It was mostly red. This one here is mostly white. Yeah, I want to take a look at the bag. Yeah, but the food itself is different looking, plain color. It's got more. It's got two colors, different shape. Those are. It's all one color and it's all rounded. Probably cheaper to make too. It's not cheaper to buy. It's pretty expensive. I forget how much it was. Around $30 for a 46-pound bag. Yeah, they like the new stuff better. Maybe because it's different. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't give no milk this morning. Maybe I'll do it later, but I want to see how they would eat that stuff first. Here's the old cat food that I used up already. It's the same stuff that I always buy. So once in a while I'll buy chicken flavor if they don't have T-bone and bacon flavor. But I really didn't get that good look of the thing because they didn't have this kind anymore. I think they changed to a different format for the bag, but it's the same weight. I don't know about the price either. I really don't check the price that much because I just need the food for the cats. I'm gonna go see what the other bag looks like. The sun's gonna be hot today. It's really hot now. I'm not even fully in the sun yet. I'm sweating. Oh yeah, I'm sticky already. I think I'm planning to go to town today and get some forms notarized, sign it and notarize them. And then I gotta get a bunch of copies made. I also have to print out some more stuff that doesn't need to be notarized. Just as a supporting documents for them when I send to the Philippine consulate to report her death to the officials there, so they can update the system in the Philippines that our family, and then our family can get a certificate. What am I looking at? Oh, I see a dark spot over there. Oh, that's that cow. That's a cow. Oh, there's another one. They're in the shadows. I almost didn't see him. Oh, another one. Oh, tail just flipped. Right there. There's a third one. It's probably the other two are probably down there too. The weeds are here getting big. I feel like spraying that instead of disking it, but I dished it last time. I think I'll disc it again. That won't hurt nothing. Because I'm going to use a disc anyway sometime. I don't know when. Yeah. Oh, we're at the big pasture on top, and then might as well bring it down here and disc a little bit here too. Just to get the weeds under control. Yeah, I see three animals. I'm sure the others are there somewhere too. I just don't see them. I can't see the white one anywhere. I'm sure it's down there with the other three. Because I can only see three way back in there. Oh well, it's okay. Yeah, I probably won't be doing nothing outside today either. But I do have to go to town and go get all that paperwork, and hopefully I can get it mailed off to, yeah. Oh boy. Okay. It's gotta be done sometime, so might as well do it today. If I can collect all the paperwork. There's that mockingbird again. Yeah, she likes to hang around here. He or she, it. I like the way they stand. Got that big long tail flicking behind her, up and down. Look at that tail. She knows how to use it. Anyway, I got things to do today. Clear skies right now. Yeah. Must be in a high pressure situation. There's very few clouds. Yesterday, today. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's get this day going. That's the new bag of old dog food. I guess they must have changed the bag because of their 45 years or something. But it's the same thing, T-bone and bacon flavor. Same weight, 46 pounds. I don't know if the price was the same because I never look at the price anymore. Yeah, I just buy it and pay it. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I've always fed dog food to the cats because the cat food bags are smaller and it's more expensive per pound. And they eat it. They eat the dog food. Good enough for me. I just changed the bag. Look. For a while there, I didn't know where it was. I was always looking for this bag. They all once in a while I'll buy chicken flavor. If they don't have any T-bone in Walmart, T-bone and bacon flavor. But that's what I feed them. Now I got a new bag. They didn't eat much. Mama cat's going. She went right to that new stuff. I think she wants the kittens to eat it instead of. Yeah, I guess they don't like the old stuff as much. But they ate it. Here comes a couple more. I don't know where the third one is. Or fourth one. Oh, right behind me. Coming up. Oh, it's after the mama. Yeah, it's going to mama. That's it. I'm in the heat. I'm hot. I'm hot. That's too hot. There's the other two, three. I guess they're gonna go hunt. Yeah, you guys go do what you gotta do. I gotta go in. Too hot out here. Take my bag back in the house. Swallows are pretty active today. I'm going to town again. And the clouds came back. That's because it's hot. As the sun comes up, it starts to evaporate the water out of the ground, and it all condenses up high into the clouds. Well, I have to go get some get some forms notarized, and then I have to make some copies, print out a few things. Look at those nice fluffy clouds. Swallows are everywhere. They multiplied a lot this year. I don't know how many we started with, or I started with, but there's a lot more now than they were this spring. I think they hatch more than one batch of chicks, but yeah, they're just flying around. Whoa! Okay, let's go to town. Get my business. And if I get everything that I need, I want to mail it to the Philippine Consulate General in Chicago, so they can take care of everything. So my wife's family can get the paperwork, get the death certificate that they need for whatever they need it for. It's heating up already. Looks like the walls are getting the kind of siding, or maybe that's insulation. I'm not sure, but it keeps. Oh, I'm not sure, but I think it's got a roof on it already. I think they put a tin roof on it, or a metal roof. Yeah, metal. I don't think they make anything out of tin anymore. So yeah, we always call it a tin roof or tin shed, but it's all steel now. Anyway, I got things to do today. Open that gate first. Okay, I'm headed to town. Yeah, I can't go the other way out to the highway because they're doing some road work right by the intersection. Spreading asphalt or something, doing something. There's a big truck and a big tractor with a blade and some guy directing traffic. So I'm going the back way into town. Well, I could go straight. The road's probably pretty good. I can go straight and go into town from the south. But I'm gonna turn right here. I haven't been down that road for long. It comes back out to the highway that I normally drive in on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I used to ride this when I was a kid. The bicycles up here. This is a nice windy road. And there used to be, a long time ago, somewhere about a mile up, or maybe less, there used to be an old, I call it a blockhouse. It was an old building, and also we also called it a fort. It was in the newspaper once, before the owner of the land tore it down when I was in the Navy. Because when I came back, it wasn't there no more. I got some stones they pushed all the stones from the blockhouse. I call it a blockhouse because it was stone walls, and there was one wall that was still standing. And some of my classmates that were nearby, we used to drive there on our bicycle and just play around. It was in a group of trees, and they had slits, little narrow vertical slits in the stone walls for I guess for rifles, for Indian attacks or something. Anyway, like I said, it was fun playing there. Yeah, that's when I was in grade school mostly. Oh, here's one of those bell wrappers. Yeah, that's how they do it. They put the bail on the end. It's wrapped when it comes out of the baler. Then they wrap it. Yeah. And they wrap it with that white plastic. And right up over this hill,
This is where that it was like a fort, or there's probably a trading post or something like that. It was up here somewhere up here on the left side. I think right past this post here. I think right about here. Right about here. Yeah. If my memory serves me right, it was somewhere up here, up on this higher ground up here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was up in here. It was a bunch of trees, and I know that a wooden building was down the hill, but the stone building was somewhere up there. But like I said, when I came back from the Navy, it all got pushed down to that, all the rocks and stuff, these stones, and they were flat stones, like from I don't know, just flat stones down in that branch down there. And I got a few of them. I put them around my front of the house, just as a memory. There's probably some of them still here. Still some stones in here somewhere. They pushed them down into here. Well, look at that big mullein. That's a big one. Yeah, that's where the stones wound up from. Yeah. Well, that's my memory anyway. Let's continue on our way through this. And coincidentally, this road is actually called Indian Trail Road. So I think that was a trading post for the settlers. I mean, it was old. Oh, there's another big mullein, a couple of them. I'm gonna take a look at those. I gotta watch both front and back, because people could come up here real quick. Look at those big, tall mullein. Those plants are good for, the leaves are good for if you have phlegm in your lungs or a cough, you want to get rid of. Yeah, those are nice looking. They're kind of old, but they're good. Lots of seeds on them. I'm supposed to be heading to town, do some business. Well, not business. This is a winding road. They called it Indian Trail because I guess it was an Indian trail before it was a road. That's why it's so windy. Modern roads are more straight. I haven't been down here in a while. It's been a while since I've been here. I forgot. I think this road here, if I remember right, let's see, what's the name of it? Yeah, this road here, I'm not going down it. I could. This road here goes back to the road after it crosses those big trees down there. There's a big creek bottom. They cross that, and then it goes back. That goes back to the road that I was going to take north of my house. But since I'm already here, I'm going to go ahead and continue out to the highway, because that's where I'm going to end up anyway. Yeah, I used to ride this all the time with the bicycle when I was young, very young. Yeah. this. I remember I used to bale hay for these guys, this family. Looks like the house is falling apart. I don't think anybody lives there. Yeah, those were the days. I remember there was 3 brothers. I think there was a sister too, but I didn't know her too much. I used to bale hay with the 3 boys. They were all older than me. I think the youngest boy was my older sister's age, and the other brother was my older brother's age. See, they're doing some patching here too. And then the oldest brother, I never knew him that much except when we baled hay. Sometimes he'd help. He was strong. He could throw them bales up really high onto a wagon. Yeah. He was much older. He was ready. Oh, he was ready out of school. Yeah, coming close to the highway now. Yeah, this brings back a lot of memories when I drive on this road. Bus. I remember the bus used to come down here. We used to like driving on this road. On the bus. All these turns. Now that I think about it, all these turns reminds me of the roads in the Philippines going across the mountain from one side of Cebu to the other side of Cebu. From Karkar to Mount Hook. Or Borelli. Yeah. Okay, here's that highway. If I go right, it will go back to my road, and going left goes to the where is it? Goes to town. Yeah. I guess I can turn this off now. This is the same parking lot I used to go to the eye doctor. And it's right across the street from the public library too. That's where I go to use their computer and make printouts from my flash drive. I stopped at the courthouse. I got some printouts from the library. I stopped at the courthouse just to verify something because it said you got to get the death certificate from the county clerk, but the county that she passed away in was St. Louis County, so I got that. I got that death certificate. I thought maybe there was something recorded here, but there's not. Okay, so I'm ready to get some more copies made before I go to the notary because I got an appointment for that in about 45 minutes. So I'm gonna get some copies made somewhere else of all the other documents I need. The big sprayer units. I went to Radio Shack and got my copies made, and it's 12:45 p.m. and my appointment's at 1 o'clock for the notary. So, and they're just behind me. So once I get them notarized, I'll go back to Radio Shack and make copies of the affidavit for delayed registration, 4 copies. Then I'll be ready to mail them. Yeah. Well, I'm getting it done. That's where I'm going, right there. Community title, to deal with title transfers, real estate titles. Well, I think I got all the forms, and I'm ready to mail it. I'll put this tan envelope into that smaller return, and no, I won't do that. That's for the return. That's going to be empty. I almost did it wrong. So this one goes into the big envelope along with that one. That's the return envelope for any originals they want to send back, like the death certificate. I think that's the only one they're going to send back. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I guess I got to go to the bank, get a $25 money order or cashier's check. Yeah, I almost forgot that. Well, that's the last thing I needed was the cashier's check for $25 payable to the Philippine Consulate General. Ready to go to the post office now. Well, it's mailed. Said it'd take about 4 days. Priority mail. I think I'm going to go ahead and email my photo of my receipt for the postage, just to show them that it's got a prepaid envelope for the return, if they return something. Hope I didn't forget nothing. Yeah. So many things to remember. Oh, good green. I could, but I'm not going to. I could stop at Kroger, but I don't feel like it. I've been in town since 11, and it's almost 2 o'clock now. So I'm going to go home. I think I'm going to go home the same way I did before, or the same way I came in, because they still might be working on that road. Yeah. Okay, I'm out of town now. Yeah, that's so good to get that off my shoulders. Look at that transformer post. Oh boy, it's gonna snap off of there one of these days. Okay, let's change it out. Forgot about this road. This is where I came in today. Almost didn't make it. Yeah, I thought of it at the last minute. If I would have kept going, that's where I would have turned another mile or so. Oh, I forgot about how wavy this is. I remember this on the bus as a kid. Yeah, I'd never go down this road, hardly ever. Probably been years since I've been through here. Yeah. I do the time lapse. I think I just want to enjoy it regular. Yeah, Indian Trail Road. Yeah. Yeah. Before there was a railroad, it was a Indian trail. I used to bale hay for this family up here, or for their dad anyway, or the boys. Yeah. There was 3 boys that I remember. They're all older than me. Was back in those days, it was square bales. I think this is the branch that on top of this hill on the right is where that structure was that we used to play on. And here's the road to the left that goes back to the road that I usually drive out on. Yeah, somewhere up here I think is where oh, I think I was wrong. I think it's no. Oh well. I forget. I think I already passed it. Yeah. Or not. Maybe it's coming up. Yeah. Most of these fields look alike. And the road, I can't remember the turns in the road either. But I remember. I think it's up here. Yeah, that's up here. Yeah, the big hill. The big hill going up on the right. It feels empty right now, but the top of that hill, on the right side of the road, all the stone from that building that they bulldozed, they pushed it down into this branch somewhere, and I collected a few stones. But up there on top of this hill is where that building was. Up on the right, on the high ground. Yeah, it had a stone building, or at least two walls that I remember, two walls, and one wall had the slits in, or maybe they all had. Right up in here, right here somewhere. It could have been farther up, but I kind of think it was partway down the hill. That's what I remember. But anyway, somewhere in here. Yeah, they had stone walls and the slits for rifles. Got company. And there's another building too. It's more like a log warehouse. But it was partly fallen down. Tight fit. Yeah. I wouldn't have came this way except they were working on the road doing that, and I got to the intersection, or past the intersection that I usually cross. So I came this way. Now I turn right. No, I turn left. Turn right goes back to town the long way, or the back way. Turning left takes me back to my road. I think I'll take the fast way. Well, I'm almost to my road. It's just up ahead, a quarter mile or less. Since I'm going by here, I'll take a look at this other building that the neighbor's building. I'll just hold the phone. I hear him hammering. And they're making progress. They got the roof on, the metal roof. They got that on already. They got some siding on. Oh, I think that's just vapor barrier wrap. They didn't clean all the trees out. I guess they want to use it as a blockage screen, privacy screen. And they cleared that out, most of this out this spring. They had two big brush piles that they burnt. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go back to my business here. What they got? They got something. Are they raising something in there? Anyway, I'm back. Let's see what kind of road work they're working on today. To the right. Or left. I keep saying right. Left. Let's see what they were doing. Oh. They were patching this road here. Here's where they were working. I think they're still working down here. I'm going to go down and turn around. They're putting some kind of crushed rock or something in there. It could be ground up asphalt, like this stuff. They grind it up and reuse it for road material. Good thing I didn't come home this way. I might not have been able to get in. Yeah, they really did a job on here. I don't remember it being this bad. Now it's worse. Oh, they're probably getting ready to oil it. That's why they're fixing it. I'm gonna turn around up here. just because I can. Yeah, that's the same tractor and truck and guy standing there. Just go back the way I came. Back the way I came. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't come back on this road. Yeah. I figured they were still working on it. It's only been 11 to 2. Only been on it for 3 hours. Yeah, they get very hard, did they? Yeah, hit it home. At least I got those papers and documents mailed off, all the copies, the originals when they asked for it. And then I got the ones that needed to be notarized, I got them notarized. I made extra copies or extra printouts of different things that they didn't ask for, just because I wanted to. Like the emails where they told me what I really needed and not what was on the original. Since I'm here, I'm going to drive down. The original PDF form. I always gotta stop here, don't I? Yeah, they're under the tree. Hope that tree don't fall on them someday. I hope they'll be okay. I'm not going in. I'm just going to turn around and come back. I just want to see if they're up by the road. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I don't see anybody down by the creek. I don't see anybody. They could be in the creek. I wouldn't see them. I'm just going to turn around and come back. Oh, I can see the weeds along the fence. They're showing signs of dying. So that's good. That's my goal. Yeah, that's good. That's what I want to see. The water dried up. Mud puddles. Back to the house. Back to the house. Oh, it's pretty cloudy today, so there's less sun than I thought there was going to be, but it's still hot. My truck shows 89 degrees, but I don't think it's hotter than that. Yeah, now I can track that envelope, see where it goes. Well, I got priority mail, but there's still, the postmaster, postal person said it might take about 4 days, which is longer than I would think. Okay. I'm all done with that. Now I just got to send a message to my wife's family. So they can be, just to let them know that I sent it. Since I'm in the truck, I figured I wrote a check for my brother for the amount that he wanted for helping me with those bales. a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to pay him today. Because I got enough in my checking account so I can write a check again. Alright, let's go the fast way. I'm at the farm already. I'm just going to pull in here for a second. Yeah, these buckhorn, they got flowers on the tops of those stalks. It's just a seed head. All the leaves are at the bottom, but they don't amount to anything. Not for hay anyway. But they're going to seed just like they did last year. I thought about mowing it. That's just wasting too much gas. I sprayed these corners, I sprayed these weeds, but it didn't look like they're dying yet. Oh, the grass around them is. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of buckhorn in here. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, some of the grasses die, but the weeds, they must be immune to that spray. Here, I sprayed this. Nobody's coming. I sprayed that. You can see the grass die, but the weeds, I'm not so sure about the weeds. I may have to get a different weed killer. You know, it seems like it only works on grass. That's weird. Hey, look at that big cloud there. I just noticed it. Look at that big tall cloud there. Straight ahead. Over that single tree. Huh. It's a tall one. Hey, I'm headed to my brother's. Pay him his money. He asked for 200, so it's worth it to me to have somebody help me haul those bales. Yeah, because I can't do it by myself. I used to have my wife help me with our small trailers. Oh, look at that dead tree. On the left side of that row of white bales is a big tree that was out there on the edge. And I guess it broke off. My brother cleaned it up already, pushed it in underneath the trees there. Yeah, but that was an old tree. I think it was hollow. It looked like my tree. My brother's clover's growing back, or growing from the stubble, so he's going to have clover where the wheat was. He's probably not home. He's probably working. Either way, I'm going to put it on this windshield underneath this wiper blade. I got the check in a plastic bag. I've done that before. Let's see if he's home. His truck's there. I guess he takes his car to. I'll send him a message so he can get it when he comes home from work. Windshield. I put it under a plastic bag with the check under his windshield. Let's head back to my house. Yeah, he's got a car now, so He takes his car to work. Probably better on gas mileage. Here's our southern boundary on the farm. Well, actually, it's not part of the farm anymore. It belongs to my sister's oldest daughter, who bought this corner of 5 acres here before they put it into a trust, farm into a trust, and she lives there now. And her mom lives on the way back to my house. Yeah. Nice. There's, I see the pears, but I ain't stopping for them. Brother's got his tractor out. Let's head home. Well, the renter's got some corn in this field. It surrounds my sister's house. My sister's house is here where the cedars are. My youngest sister. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about these weeds. I sprayed them. They don't seem like they want to die. Those dark green spotches of switchgrass really stand out against this lighter colored fescue. Oh, let's change. I gotta stop because I can't hit my phone right. I'm back. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Okay, now I'm gonna park it. But I don't think I'm doing nothing else today. Doing all that paperwork and documents wore me out. I need to get some blades for that. 2 blades for the disc though, so I can use that disc again. I could use it the way it is, but I'd rather have it at least change those 2 outboard ones. There was a raindrop on my windshield. Just one though. See that raindrop? 1 raindrop. That's weird. 1 raindrop. Oh, maybe I'll get another one. That's close to 2:30. And it's pretty well overcast. The sun's hidden behind clouds, but it's still a lot of heat. I can feel the heat and the humidity. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Yeah, those are the 2 blades I want to take off and replace with new ones. I can take that off because it's just got a nut. Take that off, take it in, get the same size as that one, if they still have them. This one here is really busted up, but I should be able to take it off somewhat easy since it's on the end like that. There's other broken blades on those. There's one on the inside. I could probably take that one off too. But the one on this, no, that one's okay. That one's busted too. Maybe I'll get one of them too. But there's one on that one, but it's somewhere in the middle, and this one here's got another one in the middle. This one I don't know. I guess this gang, is that call that a gang? Gang of blades? Yeah. One of them in there is broken. But I'm only going to change the end ones if I can, ones I can take off easy. This one, that one, and that one. Those blades are a little bit bigger, I think. But I can, since they're on the end, I should be able to take them off once I get them loose. I gotta go in the house. Look at the moss building up on that pond. Okay. It don't look like it, but that's the white bull. He looks brown. Huh. I'm not going to do anything else today. If I work on that, it'll be tomorrow morning. Or sometime in the morning. 90 degrees at 2:30 p.m. Cat's lounging. Are you inviting somebody? Are you inviting your kitten to... She's, she wants to discipline them. Or not. I guess she still wants them to... She still allows them to nurse. But she still... See? I guess she's not. She's trying to teach them, I guess. That's a no-no. They ate some of the cat food, or dog food, cat food, whatever you call it. But not all. Yeah, I still need to get some grass clippings out of the barn up there, and that's on the wagon. I think they're from 2024. And these 3 Highlanders were, I took them out to the big pasture that summer to be with the bull. But only the youngest one had a calf, and it was stillborn out that way in cold weather, cold, wet, rainy weather, like in January or February. So I'm hoping these white bull will produce some babies next year. We'll see. Stay cool, cats. I was reviewing the videos that I took today, recorded, and I thought I heard thunder. There's a drip. There's a few drips of water here and there, just a few. And there's little drips coming out of the thing there. So there was a little rain. I heard thunder. I came out to check it out, but I don't see nothing. Must have been just a little bitty sprinkle. I'll go to the west side, see what's looking like over there. I don't see nothing. I thought I heard thunder though. Sun's shining up there. I do hear thunder. It's to the northwest. Yeah, the sun's up there somewhere. I think right there. I can feel the heat. There's hardly any wind. Very little wind. But I heard the thunder over that way. And I got a little sprinkle. You can see a line of wet rock right along here. Just a sprinkle. Yeah, I think there's some rain over that way. I'll take a look at the radar. So I wasn't imagining things. I did hear thunder. I don't hear that now though. But there is something going on the west and northwest. 4:20 p.m. I'm over here. The one I was hearing and seeing for the northwest is over here. I'm not sure if it's coming toward me or not. I'll just wait and see. It's not very big, but I might get a little sprinkle out of it if it's headed this way. I could hit this button down here and see where it's going. Maybe I'll do that. Looks like it developed right over me. It developed and then it went past me. Now it's going past. So I'm not going to get any more out of that one. It's just 4:35. And the storm is still to the northwest of me. It formed right over me, but it's moving. I think it's more of it I think it's moving away from me, moving toward the northwest, which is an odd way for it to be moving. But anyway, I'll have to keep an eye on it. If it's, I think it's moving away. I don't think it's going to come to me. It formed right over me, and now it's moving away from me to the north, to the upper left, I think. Well, it's an hour later, and as I expected, the storm moved off to the northwest. That's what I thought. Well, didn't get no rain on that one. Well, it's 7:50 p.m., almost 8 p.m. And it cooled off a little bit. Sun's getting ready to go down. Yeah. Most of the sky over here is clear on the east side, except that one cloud that's being lit up by the setting sun. Cool. Thunder somewhere to the north or west. Let's go take a look. Looks like there's another, and sounds like there's another storm to the northwest. Look at that cloud. Let's see where it's moving. If I can spot its movement. I can't tell which way it's moving. Looks like there might be rain up in there though. That one's lit up though. There's a kettle. Who we got here? Yeah, they're all here. Look at those big weeds down there. Yeah, they keep it clipped down. They eat most of it. There's some weeds they don't eat, but they're not moving because they're hungry, so they're getting enough. Yeah, I can hear thunder to the northwest. I won't see the sun tonight because there's too many clouds in the way. Dark enough for the dusk to dawn lights to go off, or to go on, turn on. The cloud to the south is being lit up by the setting sun. But there's a storm out that way. I'll check the radar again. Yeah. Ooh, the air is cool right now. Yeah, there's some rumbling going on over there. I can't tell which way the clouds are moving. Yeah. I'll go check the radar when I go back in. That's about all I got. I hear a cat. Making a lot of noise. I wonder why she's crying. Well, I'm going to end it here. More or less. That's all for today. At least I got something done today with the paperwork that, all the documents that went to the Philippine consulate in Chicago to report my wife's death in 2020. There goes somebody. Went around the corner. Okay, that's all for today then. Oh, the cat brought her kittens up here. That's what all the noise was. Hey, Mama Cat, you got all your kittens? Oh, since I'm up here, let me show you. Them stones I was talking about earlier today when I was driving to town and coming back. See these flat stones? That one and those couple over there. There's probably some more over here somewhere, but those are the three that let me get that plastic thing out of there. Yeah, these flat stones, like those there, and that one and that one. Those are the ones that I picked up with after I found out that that stone building was demolished after I came back from the Navy. I found out where they dumped a bunch of the stones. So the whole thing was made out of these flatter stones, most of it. Cat, what are you doing? Anyway, I just kept them as a souvenir. What are you doing up there? Brought your kittens up here. Now they're hanging out up here. There's one. There's one. There's still where's the other two? I got a mess here. I need to clean this up. What are you doing? You can't get in that way. What are you gonna do? She's acting funny. What are you gonna do? Climb up there? Oh, I just saw some lightning. Oh, there's lightning in the area. Nothing close though. Storm's over that way to the northwest, just like it was earlier this afternoon. I can hear it rumbling. So they're getting rain over there. Oh, here comes the other two. And one. Oh, there's the other one. They're all four here. She's bringing them over here to teach them how to hunt, I guess. Look at it, tickling my nose. Yeah, they're rubbing around. There you go. Oi, Mama, what you doing? I think she's trying to teach them how to hunt birds climbing up a tree. Don't hurt yourself with that disc. Yeah, it's really booming over there. I can hear it rumbling, but I think it's going away from me. I really can't see no movement in those clouds like I usually do. Oh, I guess I should close that gate while I'm thinking about it. Saw big lightning right there. Whew. Those flashed through 2 or 3 times. Flash like that. I should be hearing it soon. Pretty far away, I guess. Come on. There it is. Must be pretty far away. That was at least 15 seconds. It's just after 8 p.m. now. Sun's gone down over there. It's also raining over there. Feel some moisture in the air. Look at that big cloud. The sun's shining on top of that cloud. Look at that. Sure is lighting it up. But that'll go away soon. Yeah, I hear the thunder. Oh, it's getting dark. There's Mama Cat. Oh, her babies are down here too. Stay off the road. Don't bring your babies on the road. That's how they get run over. I told you that before. There's 3 of them over there. Keep your kittens off the road. Some of these people drive by pretty fast. They're all 4 there. 2 on the hill and 2 down here. Yeah. Well, you're on your own, guys. You're on your own. Yeah. As the sun goes down lower and lower, the cloud will get less light. The cloud too. Sun's going down. On the opposite side, that's east, south, west, northwest. Yeah, sun went down over there somewhere, but now there's rain over that way. I don't think it's coming this way. I think it's going somewhere else. Yeah, it's a lot cooler now. Oh, another flash of lightning over that way. Yeah, that was bright. That was bright. Must be pretty far away though, because I don't hear the thunder for a long time. I saw the lightning, but I never heard the thunder. Look at that one. She's in the ditch, eating the bank. Oh, she heard me. She's in the ditch, eating the sides of the bank. Well, I guess I'll end it here. Now I hear the thunder. That was pretty far away. Took a long time for the thunder to reach me. There's the last look of the sun shining on that cloud to the south. Look at that cloud. It's dark. Yeah. Okay. Okay.